Okay, everybody, this is the setup for your Elite 2 box. The very first thing that you want to do is go in here, and this is your settings. Well, let me show you your remote first. On your remote, you're going to use this and the OK button. Right down here, or your remote looks like this. So you're going to use this and your arrow, okay? That's for your air mouse. But this is for scrolling left to right, and then you use OK to select what you want as far as channels and anything else, okay? That's your remote. So we're going to go and we're going to go into your settings right here. The settings is the little cog down here. I'm going to use the air mouse to point it out. It's right down here at the bottom left hand corner. Okay, I'm going to click OK. It's going to bring up the settings, and then what you want to do is go right up here to network. And this is where you're going to connect all of your connection. Mine's is already connected, but you need to find it and put in your password. So if I wanted to connect here, I'm going to select that. Hold on, I'm going to go back. I'm just going to choose one that's not mine. But you're going to go here. It's going to bring up a prompt for you to enter your password. You want to first click in the box with the arrow, with the cursor on, and then start typing. You can point at your words and it'll show up in the box. If you don't click in the box, when you open this up, it won't type the words. So you need to click OK inside of this white box right here. All right. Now I'm going to go back, and your back button is this little button right here. Looks like the U-turn. That's your home button. That's the back button. So I'm going to click back. Then you want to go into App Store right here. All right. Then you want to click App Store right here. This is going to give you that little disclaimer and countdown. If you bought previous boxes, you know what this is. So you just let it do the countdown. Click OK. These are the apps you want. You want replay, and you want to allow it to download itself and check itself. You want that red VOD. You're going to do the same thing. You allow it to check itself. And then you want live TV. Now, I also download YouTube. YouTube takes a couple of minutes, so I just let it download itself. And then Tubi TV is a good app also. All right? So I download that also. Now, when you download these things, they're already going to be moved to the front. So you just need to hit your back button again. And it's going to take you, and then you click in. I'll show you how to do it with just moving the boxes. I'm going to click Live TV. I'm going to click Add. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add. I'm going to check Live TV. And I'm going to hit the back button. And that's going to add it into that section. And then I'm going to click on Live TV. click allow. When you see that message, click allow. It's going to load your channels and everything. The first channel that normally pops up is A&E. So it's initializing. It's loading the channels on the. It's loading the data, and your TV should start playing. Now these boxes on a cloud service. So you click OK, and your guide will show up, and you can scroll up and down. All your categories are across the top, so you have all, favorites, network TV is like your cable channels, and like from Cinemax all the way from BET to BET Plus and all of that, and anything you can think of. And all of it's in alphabetical order. Your regional, local, or your local channels. You click OK, they'll show up. You need to go and save your local channels in your favorite section. So you just hold the OK button for 2 seconds, and that star lights up, and it's automatically saved in your favorites. So you need to go down to the next one, which is CBS, and 2 seconds, and it's in your when the star lights up, it's in your favorite section, and so on and so forth. You know, that's how you do that. But I'm going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to go over to sports networks. That's where all your sports and all that kind of stuff, ESPN and stuff like that. And you can save stuff in your sports from your sports network in your favorites also. So I can hold, it's in my favorites. NFL Network, hold, and it's in my favorites. ESPN2, hold, okay, it's in my favorites. ESPN News, hold, and it's in my favorites, and you don't have to run all over the place looking for it. I hit the back button, but it's right here. So if I go over here to my favorites and click OK, everything I saved is right there. If you want to change the channel, you just click OK, and it's going to change the channel for you and load that channel. Okay? Excuse me. All right, we're going to set up your movies, and VOD is video on demand, so you can watch all your TV shows and stuff like that. If anything airs and you have not seen it, it'll be in your VOD. So I'm going to hit the home button, and I'm going to go over here to VOD. I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to hit add, the plus sign, and then I'm going to check that VOD. And then I'm going to hit the back button, and it's already over there. Click OK. Remember, click allow. It needs to do all this so it can run correctly. So it's doing the same thing as it did when you loaded up your live TV. Okay? And I'm kind of going slow through this so I can try to be as thorough as possible, so you'll know how to, navigate the box, and then like you can kind of get familiar with what you're doing. Okay, they have recommended. They have your categories run across the top just like your guide. Then they have newest. Then they have like just the movie section. If you want to see a more extensive list of your movies, this area right here where it says movies at, right over here, where I got the little arrow pointed, I'm going to turn off my cursor, and I'm just going to click OK. And it's going to load all your movies. Now, I can go down and it'll have newest. Little Mermaid is already on here, but they have action. They have adventure, all that, animation, biography. So you could just go over, like if I wanted to go in the action section, and I could just start scrolling down. So it's 10,000 plus movies on here. So if you're looking for a certain movie, like The Flash is on here right now, so you could just click that. And how you get it to play, you don't have to search for a stream and all that like the other boxes and all that. You just click OK. It automatically loads the movie before it starts playing. And then it'll just play. And there's your movies. All right. So if you watch this movie, you can I can hit confirm that I do want to quit and come out of that. Hit the back button. Go, and you can play these also. So I can just click OK. About to make it pop up. Let's say I want to save it and watch it for later. I move over to the heart, and I just click that, and it's in my favorites. And I could go right back out here under recommended, and it's gonna have favorites, and it's sitting right there. All right, let's go back. Let's do the TV shows. So your TV shows are right here. Same thing. You click this little TV box over here that says TV series. And same thing, has categories. All of this. So Hijack is one of the newest shows on TV. I'm going to show you how that works. I can go right over here just like I did a movie. And if I want to play one, I just go down to under the season and click OK on one. On episode 1. It loads it. Give it a couple of minutes and it's going to play it. And I'm sorry about the glare on the TV. It's because of my lights that are in the ceiling. So, but I wanted you to be able to see everything and all that, but I'm backing out of this. I'm going to hit confirm. I want to quit. Back. If I want to save that in my favorites, it's the same thing. Settings is over here. You don't need to do anything to settings. If an update comes up, please accept it so your box can run correctly. The playback feature is here, and it plays back like certain channels. I really don't mess with that a lot, but same way, you check it, hit the back button, click it, click allow, and it's going to load certain channels that you can play back for 7 days straight. I really hadn't messed with this feature or anything like that, but it does have, sports and all that kind of stuff. OctaStream has a box that does record. It's a little bit more pricey, but hey, the benefit is you get to record, but a lot of stuff you can go back in your VOD section and watch whatever you missed, TV shows and all that, because it's automatically going to be over there, the new episode. So that's the setup for the Elite 2. Play with the box, familiarize yourself with it, and just remember, everything you're going to do is with your OK button and the little circle around it. That's your back button. That's your home button. And then you're going to have your cursor. Okay? Let's go back. I want to show you something else. So let's say your words are playing funny or the channel's acting funny. I'm going to let it load the stations back up. Taking a minute. My internet's probably a little slower than I thought. When you click your information button, okay, you see that it says like Horizon. You could change the way your guide looks you know, soft decoding, vertical, and all that kind of stuff. I really don't mess with that. I just leave it alone because I like the way my guide looks like this. But the other guide runs up and down the left side of the TV. But that's about it. That's the setup of the week 2. And hey, enjoy it.